Hey everyone, Tony here, JP Wisco back with another video for you. And today I just want to quickly show you guys some of my recent pickups. So yeah, let's just get it going. First up, we got this 2001 Flir EX Derek Jeter. Let's get this all focused up all good. So 2001 Flir EX Derek Jeter, just the base. If you don't have any 2001 Flir EX, go get some. These are beautiful cards. If you can see, they're kind of like the back half of the stock is just cardboard, but the front is kind of like a plastic or an acetate, almost like high tech, and they really look nice. These have held up really well. So, of course, the most famous one in that set, I think, is the Ichiro rookie, which I do have. Next up, we got another Jeter, and this is the 2014 Topps Chrome. And so, cool thing about this is that it almost has Jeter's complete stats on the back, missing only, of course, this season. This is his final season as a player. So I think it's cool that this is like his final sort of Topps Chrome, just base Topps Chrome issue during his playing career. One thing I think is cool is like I might start getting into like last year cards. So everybody's into like rookie cards. I'm definitely getting into second year cards, but last year cards I think are also kind of an intriguing proposition. So, speaking of rookies, here's a really nice one that I got on the cheap. This is Bowman. Man, what year was Joey Votto? 2008. This is a 2008 Bowman Joey Votto rookie card, gold. Really nice. Votto, I guess people consider him to be like on the borderline of Hall of Fame inclusion, but I don't know. I look at his resume and I see a Hall of Famer. What do you think? Do you think Joey Votto is a Hall of Famer? Let me know in the comments if you have an opinion about Joey Votto. Next up, we got some of the big man, big Mike Trout. Always good. And first, I've got his 2014. I believe this is 2014. Yeah, 2014 Topps base issue. Really nice picture. Love this card. Obviously, from the same year as the Jeter. 2014. Mike Trout, like his second year cards are taking off. Even, some of these early Mike Trout base, even just base, are just really starting to kind of take off for what they are. So I recommend grabbing them. Also picked up his 2015 Topps. Now, 2015 Topps is not my favorite design. I do like that it kind of has some semblance of a full border, but yeah, it's just 15's never been my favorite. However, it's a cool picture, nice action shot of Trout. And again, sort of, as Trout kind of adds the years onto his career, every earlier card I think is just going to kind of creep up. People, the base Topps issues. Don't underestimate the power of just base Topps. Even if these cards are kind of mass produced compared to the parallels or what have you, just remember, guys, that's not everything. It's supply and demand, not supply. And base Topps. This is it. This is what people want, right? There's a ton of like oddball vintage issues that have really small, PSA populations or whatever, and they just don't, of like Hank Aaron or, I could get, pardon my little tangent here, but, for example, I could get, like a Hires root beer Hank Aaron, and those are incredibly rare, but like, compared to his just base Topps issues with like print populations in the thousands, they just don't measure up in terms of like value. And I mean, I know value isn't everything, but I'm just saying. So like just these base Trout issues and stuff, cool cards of a great player, and they're just. I know the hobby's like really expensive right now, and it sucks, but like you can find. I think you can find low key fire everywhere. So speaking of which, check this out. 2010, and this is an officially licensed minor league card issued by the team. 2010 Rising alumni. Yeah, no shit, right? Pardon my French, but this is from the Cedar Rapids Colonels. Michael Trout, right? So it's kind of cool he's even called Michael. Before he was Mike Trout, he was Michael Trout. These, you can get them for a few bucks. At least last I checked. Really cool pickup of Trout. I recommend getting these. Here's another cool one. This is a 2003 Albert Pujols. And it's the cool thing about this, it's a Pujols Rookie Cup, but check this out. It's in Japanese. And they used to release Topps cards as in Japanese language for the Japanese market, it seems. They stopped doing that. Topps just releases the English versions of the cards that people get elsewhere in the world. But they used to go out of their way to make the backs Japanese and stuff. So this is pretty cool. Albert Pujols, 2003 Rookie Cup in Japanese. Pretty sweet card. Okay, a little bit of, shall we say, pseudo-vintage. Pseudo-vintage being early 80s. Check this out. Got the Ricky Henderson second-year card. 1981 Topps. As I said before, I'm getting into second-year cards. And I just think they're great. You can get them for a fraction of the price of a rookie. And they're great cards, second year. I'm into them. You should be into them too. Ricky Henderson, pretty sweet. I don't have his rookie, but I am looking into it. I got to get the Henderson rookie, right? Here's an awesome card. Same year, 81, but this is the O-Pee-Chee. And O-Pee-Chee's another one I love. I've said this before in another video, but the O-Pee-Chee's, there's so much to love about O-Pee-Chee's. Lower print run than the Topps issue. Generally higher quality, so check this out. And sorry, if you've watched some of my videos before, you've seen me do this spiel before, but if you haven't watched, I just want to do it. So, well, it's a little hard to make out on the camera, but as you can see, here's the Ricky Henderson Topps issue, and here's the Paul Molitor O-Pee-Chee. And you can see that the back on the O-Pee-Chee is just a little lighter, it's a little brighter. The quality is just better, whereas the Topps is kind of printed on this like more sort of pulpy, dark, cheap cardboard. The O-Pee-Chees are printed on this nice, brighter, cleaner cardboard. It's almost like the Topps Tiffany. So here's the very nice Paul Molitor. And I got another Paul Molitor. Speaking of awesome second-year cards, Paul Molitor's second-year card, 1980 O-Pee-Chee, or sorry, 79 O-Pee-Chee. And, of course, not his rookie, but second-year card, and much better looking than his rookie is the second-year card, in my opinion. Pretty sweet. And, of course, to go along with it, I got the Robin Yount. So these look pretty awesome together. Okay, last two I'm going to share here with you guys. I got a very nice Hall of Fame rookie card, and that is the 1990 Leaf Frank Thomas. Just an awesome card. Back. This one doesn't really need any introduction. Probably not as, sort of quite as famous as his 1990 Topps just because of the no name on front. But This one, you know, for a quote-unquote junk era card, pretty low print number. The population is not very high on this one. And it's just an awesome looking card. The 1990 Leaf Frank Thomas. And the last one, this is one I'm really excited to get in my collection. And I finally picked up a Clayton Kershaw rookie. And this card looks awesome. The condition is great. Clayton Kershaw, just over the years, just since he's come into the league, just one of my favorite players to watch. I think he gets way too much crap for his postseason struggles. It's still a small sample size. And Clayton Kershaw haters, you guys really just need to like go over to Baseball Reference and just look at how dominant he's been for the last decade plus. Like, he's got like 1 or 2 years where he had an ERA above of 3 or greater. Like, the rest, it's just been 2. Sub 3 ERA and just, you know, crazy. So I like Clayton Kershaw. This is an awesome card. What else can I say? Pretty sweet. All right, guys. One more thing before I go. With all the rumbling about Topps 2020 and sort of these art cards, you know, these cards, these takes on cards created by artists, I kind of just wanted to quickly share something else that I do. And so anytime, I like going to art museums and art exhibitions. So it's actually kind of surprising I'm not in big on 2020, but that's another story. And anytime I go, I pick up a postcard of a painting I liked at the exhibition. So we got a couple here. This one and another artist did this one. And so I have a little, I guess, you know what, let's just call it a contest, but I got to put an asterisk by this. Okay, so if you can tell me who the artist is who did this one, and who the artist is that did, or who the artist is that did this one, when the Corona stuff is over and mail is going to the United States from Japan again, I will send you a little something PWE. Nothing big. I plan on doing like a bigger contest maybe at some point because I really want to do it. But for now, and then again, so I said asterisk because it might be a while. But if you can tell me who did this or who did this, only answer for one of them. If you know both of them, just answer for one. Because I want to try to have 2 little mini winners. So if you can tell me who did this or who did this, at some point, the first person to comment in the comments will get a little something from me eventually. And I want to stress eventually because mail's not being processed right now, and I do live in Japan, so it's a little harder, but I will not forget you. First person to comment, so this one, so there's going to be 2 winners, and I'll mail. We can stay in touch, and I'll send you a little something. I promise. So yeah, so that's all for me. Look forward to hearing if anybody knows about who did these 2. And yeah, as always, thanks for watching. See you next time. Peace.